my dear viewers. So, in the session 2 or class 2, we are going to understand what are the work-wise sections under human resource management. Here, work-wise sections means what are the subdivisions or divisions under the human resource. Those divisions we can categorize according to their work. So, let's dive into those things. So basically in every organization, more or less all the sections are same in under the human resource department. So sections under the human resource department, basically there is a section called recruitment, onboarding and offboarding section is also there. Here in small organizations, recruitment and onboarding and offboarding sections both can be merged together. Another thing is that here recruitment means one or two persons are completely responsible for overall recruitment. So they have to make their own, documents for recruitment, and they have to track all the things regarding the recruitment and selection. So they have to basically, track, manage all the datas and the workflows of recruitment from very beginning to end. So this is the the basic main function of recruitment section. Another is that onboarding and offboarding section, which is coming under HR2, as well as the hiring manager or the departmental head also takes part of the onboarding and offboarding process. So here onboarding means when the recruitment section is over, then people will come, whoever is getting selected, they are generally advised to come on a certain day to get their paperwork done to get into the role, into the organization. So those formalities have generally done by or taken care by some other sections or some other people. Those are working under the human resource department, and the same people are generally assists. Those people are getting their formalities done when they are leaving the company, or just those people who get retired from the company after the age of their retirement. They have to go for certain formalities. So those exit interviews and all, those kind of things or process can be taken care of the onboarding person. So that process is called offboarding. So onboarding and offboarding is coming under one section, and another is employee engagement. Employee engagement is a very vast kind of thing, activity. So in employee engagement, that HR has to gauge or measure that our employee their employee is working properly, or they are properly engaged or not, whether they are dissatisfied with the company's policy or any company's environment or not, whether they are going to you know um, spread bad rumors to other new joiners, etc., etc. Because if any employee is not satisfied, either they're going to leave the organization very fast and join another competitor with a great knowledge of your company. And another thing can happen, that whenever a new person joins in your company, then those older employees can spread negative rumors to them, and they can leave also. So here employee engagement is very important. So engaged employee brings more revenue indirectly, as well as the quality of service and quality of goods will be much better. And so here few persons, 1, 2 or 3 persons, according to the company's size, there will be those persons will be allotted for employee engagement. So employee engagement has a lots of process, so they have to take several meetings with the mass of the organization's employee, or they have to run a very uh, deep scanning of the employees, whether they are actually happy or not, because sometimes the employees are very afraid to say the actual thing on the face of their departmental head or immediate supervisor or HR as well. So HR, employee engagement person, have to dig into those things, their minds. So this is the general basic work of employee engagement section under the HR. And after that, we can say that employee relations is coming under the human resource department. So employee relations are basically have to deal with the employees directly, day-to-day basis, such as they have some queries, they have some grievance, so you have to listen those grievance, you have to solve their problems day-to-day basis. If this is not happening, or this is not solving by your end or your at your level, then you have to escalate those things to the upper management or your senior, immediate senior. So there will be some persons are allotted in the employee relations section. And we can also say the industrial relations, which is a very major and very big crucial part of the HR, that is also coming under the human resource department. And this is basically a active section for those organizations having unions, I mean the trade unions. So the more the more trade unions company have, the more active the industrial relations sections are. So the industrial relations section is basically that union, such as the trade unions, such as they are asking for their demand, many demands. So fixing the chartered of demands. So the rules and regulations as per the state government and central government, those are actually being complied by the organizations, or the chartered out demands are meeting those criterias or not. Legal people are there to handle those industrial relations, or HR person who have great knowledge in industrial relation will be working under this section of HR, industrial relations. So apart from that, there will be compensation and statutory compliance. These sections are basically for the compensation and statutory maintaining part. Here compensation means the salaries, making the salary structure, getting salary structure approved, maintain day-to-day attendance, etc., etc. So so compensation section is can be different from the statutory compliance, but the statutory compliance and compensation generally merged under a same subsection of the HR. So here statutory compliance is whether the company is getting right PF or not, how to send the right challans and etc. Any statutory related, any compliance, whether they are updating or complying with the central government and state government norms, etc., are taken care by this section, compensation and statutory compliance section. Here time, office and security also comes under HR. where time office keeps the biometric and all the in and out of the employees of the organization, as well as the security is a big important part of the HR, where where actually companies, all the security, fire safety, etc., depends upon the security. And firefighting team also comes under sometimes engineering section, sometimes engineering or maintenance sections, or sometimes it's under security sections. So and we have HR analytics section under HR, where these guys are generally do all the analytics kind of thing. They basically are very good at Excel, MS Excel, as well as the many statistical softwares. Generally they generally do render all the informations, all the data given by other subsections to them in monthly and yearly basis. So such as these people have little better understanding about mathematics, very basic mathematics. There is nothing hard and fast rule that you must have the background of science or mathematics, etc. Just the basic mathematics is needed, and you have to be an almost expert level user of MS Excel, as well as SPSS, etc., statistical analysis software. And apart from that, there is a very important section of HR is training or learning and development section. This section generally takes runs lots of training and training drives, so that people can employees can cope with the new technologies or new innovations or new upgradations to the of the employers, or new machinery or software purchased by the organization. And learning and development or training and development section should organize many training sessions to make their employees understand and cope with those new environment, new situations. So that's why the training or learning and development is very important section under HR, because if there is no learning and development happens within the employee, then there will be very poor kind of situation, or poor kind of quality will be there in their service and their products as well. So there is these are the main sections generally you will find under the HR, human resource management, or human resource department in every organization. For smaller organization, then you can find the recruitment and offboarding section is merged, employee engagement, training and development is merged, employee relations and industrial relations are merged, compensation, statutory and time office, etc., as well as the HR analytics is merged, or either HR analytics is taken care by the HR head only, because all the subsections of HR have to submit their monthly and annual report to HR head. So HR head generally in small organizations generally does the HR analytics part. So for a quick recap, the sections of the HR, the work-wise divisions or work-wise sections under the HRs are: first is recruitment, onboarding, then another is onboarding and offboarding, then employee engagement, then employee relations, then it is coming industrial relations, then compensation and statutory compliance, then time office and security, then HR analytics, and after that training, or learning and development section. So for today, that is it. So please like and subscribe this channel so you can be updated and notified by the YouTube very first whenever I upload any new video. Thank you.